Braun and the students from Richard Klug Elementary School, we thank you for joining at this special unveiling. Sharp Literacy is a Milwaukee nonprofit whose mission is to enhance future life success by energizing kids and motivating them to identify themselves as confident, capable scholars and lifelong learners. At this time, please welcome Cecilia Gore, the Executive Director of Brewers Community Foundation, Linda Kohler, President and CEO of Sharp Literacy Incorporated, and Ryan Braun of your Milwaukee Brewers, along with students from the Richard Klug Elementary School.
Good afternoon. Again, I'm Cecilia Gore. I'm the Executive Director of Brewers Community Foundation, and we're the charitable arm of the Milwaukee Brewers Baseball Club. Most of you have been supporting us in a variety of ways over the last several years, and I'm very thankful. We have the pleasure of supporting nonprofit organizations in the areas of health, education, recreation, and basic needs. And I'm proud to say that in the last 7 years, we've raised more than $20 million. So we're really having a big impact in the community. And a lot of that has to do with players like Ryan Braun that have been very supportive. But most importantly, we have young people like those represented today, and Sharp Literacy, a fine nonprofit organization that's addressing literacy. So at this point, I'll turn it over to Linda Kohler, who will tell us a little bit about the organization, and then we're going to do something very special.
Thank you, Cecilia. Thank all of you for being here today as we unveil our 13th We Love to Learn book, Explore Milwaukee, Your Neighborhood, Our City. We are so fortunate and thankful for the support of Cecilia Gore, Brewers Community Foundation, and Ryan Braun. So let's give them a round of applause for their great support. I would also like to acknowledge Tom and Megan Finley, who also were very, very supportive with this book. So shout out to you guys. Thank you. On behalf of our Sharp Literacy Board of Directors and staff and over 7,000 students we serve, we are fortunate to be here today to unveil this awesome Milwaukee book. I would also like to shout out and introduce the very talented storyteller, neighborhood expert, Milwaukee icon, and now author, Adam Carr. Adam? I want to thank you so much. Come on up. I want to thank you so much for your commitment, passion, and care for our city and our students. You are truly inspiring to all of us. You made an impact on each and every one of them, right? Was Adam, Mr. Carr the best? Yeah. They loved it. They were so excited to be able to, when Mr. Carr was coming to facilitate the Young Authors workshops, that made their day. I would like to also thank Anu Murthy, who's not here. She was our graphic designer, Dan Saul, our book designer, and Lacey Coppins from Sharp Literacy, who actually managed the book project for Sharp. So thank you so much. Also here today are 3 board members that also supported the book. Paul Upchurch, CEO of Visit Milwaukee, Joaquin Alturo, VP of Commercial Banking at Town Bank, and Jan Lennon, Community Volunteer. We could not do it without the support of our board members as well, so thank you. Since this is Sharp's 20th anniversary, it is our pleasure to introduce this book to you today. We hope that this book will leave a memorable impression on Milwaukee's youth. Sharp Literacy continues to provide its valuable and important programs that build reading and confidence and ability for Milwaukee's underserved youth. 150 students from 5 schools, Kluge being one of those, participated in 5 workshops under the direction of Adam. Their contributions to this book are invaluable. And we just happen to have a couple students from Kluge with us today. And I think their teacher hopefully is out here, who is also rock star Patty Winters. Besides being loaded with information about Milwaukee, including elements woven into the story itself, The book masterfully educates and enlightens students about the value and importance of diversity. Understanding and embracing diversity is essential to living and working in communities of today and into the future. In addition to the central story, the book also contains informational sidebars, which features groupings of major landmarks that are also examples of important present-day themes in Milwaukee, and explorational sidebars, which highlight elements of Milwaukee that are also woven throughout the entire city. At this time, I'd like to invite Doug Erlacher, our Board of Directors, to say a few words, and then he will introduce Ryan to do the actual unveiling.
Thank you, Linda. You came here today because it's the beginning of a new season, and every new season for the Brewers starts with hope. And that is what we believe in as well. Because a lot of the hope for the Brewers lies in its farm team. Well, you're looking at part of the farm team for the city of Milwaukee, and that is our children. And like the athletes in the minor leagues, they have strength. They have the strength of character and the strength that they want to be strong learners. They want to be agile and they want to be quick. They have quick minds. And so when we see a great game for the Brewers, it's always nice to celebrate the coaches and all of the players very much the same way as we're releasing a book today. These kids built, we should celebrate them in the same way. So to do that today, we have a very special guest, somebody that most of you recognize much more than any of us, and that is Ryan Braun. So Ryan, thank you.
Sharp Literacy does such an incredible job of inspiring and encouraging reading and learning, so it's an honor and a privilege for me, along with Brewers Community Foundation, to be able to help, to be able to contribute, and to be associated and affiliated with such an incredible group of people that are doing amazing things in the community by inspiring reading and learning. Milwaukee's obviously a great place to play baseball, but also an incredible place to learn. Reading is something that we should always inspire and try to encourage our youth of today to do. So you guys are doing some incredible things, and it's an honor for us to be a part of it.
Do a countdown. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Explore MKE, your neighborhood, our city. And again, thank you to Ryan Braun and the Brewers Community Foundation and Tom and Megan Finley.